Nowhere can man find a calmer or more peaceful retreat than in his own soul. Marcus Aurelius. In the vast expanse of Stoic philosophy, many teachings have become widely recognized, guiding countless individuals through life's challenges. Yet within this treasure trove, there are lesser-known lessons, profound and transformative, waiting to be unearthed. Today, we journey together into the depths of Stoicism, exploring 7 principles that hold the promise of timeless wisdom and insight for achieving clearer thinking. Join us as we delve into these hidden gems and discover the richness they offer for our modern lives. If you find value in these teachings, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Stoic Wisdom, for more insightful content on Stoicism and personal growth. Together, let's embark on a journey towards greater clarity and wisdom. Lesson 1. The power of quiet. In a world inundated with notifications, endless scrolling, and constant information, it's easy to lose oneself. The first step toward clear thinking is to locate quiet. This doesn't require hours of meditation or a secluded cabin escape. It simply requires pausing, breathing, and centering yourself. It is in this quiet that you may start to hear and separate your own thoughts from the background din. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, remarked, "Nowhere can man find a calmer or more peaceful retreat than in his own soul." This is a reminder that we can find inner tranquility even in the middle of the chaos of the contemporary world. Through the consistent pursuit of quiet times, we can develop a more concentrated viewpoint and a clearer mind. Daily life is filled with activities, obligations, and diversions. Still, we can begin to see things more clearly if we take a few minutes every day to sit in quiet, to think, or to just be. This technique is for firmly establishing oneself in reality rather than running away from it. Being still means choosing to stop and think, not doing anything. It's an effective instrument that may support us in navigating the complexity of contemporary life, comprehending our feelings, and making wiser judgments. Consider the story of John, a corporate executive constantly overwhelmed by the demands of his job. He struggled with stress and found it difficult to make clear decisions. After reading about Stoic practices, he decided to implement moments of quiet into his daily routine. Every morning, John spent 10 minutes in silence, focusing on his breath. This simple practice allowed him to start his day with a clear mind, better prepared to tackle the challenges ahead. Over time, he noticed a significant improvement in his ability to think clearly and make sound decisions. Quiet moments are not about escaping reality, but about grounding oneself in it. By integrating such practices into our lives, we create space to process our thoughts and emotions, leading to better mental clarity and overall well-being. The noise of daily life often drowns out our inner voice, but through the power of quiet, we can reconnect with ourselves and navigate life with greater wisdom. Lesson 2. Understand your assumptions. Every one of us has a set of presumptions and ideas about the world. Our thoughts, deeds, and relationships are shaped by these beliefs. Still, we have to be prepared to challenge these presumptions in order to think rationally. Longevity does not imply that a belief is true or beneficial. As another Stoic philosopher, Seneca, sagely observed, "Imagination more than actuality causes us to suffer, and we are more often afraid than harmed." How often do our fears or prior experiences-based presumptions impair our judgment or warp our viewpoint? We have to be prepared to question our own assumptions if we are to think clearly. This implies being receptive to fresh knowledge, looking for different viewpoints, and being prepared to have our opinions changed. It's about being inquisitive and accepting, rather than about doubting everything. Adhering to what we've always thought or what everyone else believes comes naturally. But real clarity arises from a readiness to view the world as it is, not as we would like it to be. Regularly challenging our presumptions allows us to break free from constricting ideas and have new perspectives on the world. For instance, Jane, a teacher, always assumed that her students' poor performance was due to a lack of effort. However, after engaging in reflective practice, she began questioning this assumption. She started to explore other factors such as learning disabilities or personal issues, which might be affecting her students. This shift in perspective allowed her to address the root causes more effectively and support her students better. Our assumptions act as filters through which we view the world. By identifying and challenging these filters, we can develop a clearer and more accurate understanding of our environment and the people around us. This practice fosters empathy, reduces misunderstandings, and enhances our ability to make informed decisions. Lesson 3. Concentrate on your controllables. The world is huge, complicated, and frequently unpredictably so. Lots of things are beyond our control. To think clearly, though, we have to concentrate on the things we can control: our thoughts, our feelings, and our behaviors. The Stoic teacher Epictetus once said, "We can always choose how we react to our external circumstances, but we cannot choose our external circumstances." This is a potent reminder that we are free to make our own decisions even while we are powerless over everything else. The amount of knowledge, happenings, and obstacles in the current world might easily overwhelm one. We can, however, discover clarity and direction by focusing only on what we can control. This is realizing where our energy is most effectively used, not disregarding the world around us. With attention to our own deeds and responses, we can gracefully and purposefully negotiate the complexity of life. This technique enables us to proceed with clarity and purpose and helps us escape the trap of feeling helpless or overburdened. Consider Sarah, who faced a major setback in her career. She had been laid off unexpectedly and found herself spiraling into anxiety about the future. By embracing the Stoic principle of focusing on what she could control, Sarah began to shift her perspective. She focused on updating her resume, networking, and learning new skills. This proactive approach not only improved her job prospects but also gave her a sense of empowerment and clarity during a challenging time. Focusing on controllables helps us to allocate our energy efficiently. Instead of wasting time and effort on things beyond our influence, we direct our attention to areas where we can make a tangible difference. This practice reduces stress and increases our effectiveness in achieving our goals. Lesson 4. Seek simplicity. Simplifying can assist in navigating a confusing environment because there are so many alternatives, choices, and information accessible. We have to learn to make decisions, our surroundings, and our ideas simpler in order to think properly. If you've gotten this far, you're genuinely unique. Though most individuals scan information, you're here, delving deeply in search of knowledge. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "A good life requires quite little. All of it is inside of you, in your thinking." A lack or minimalism is not the goal of simplicity. It's about cutting away the extraneous, concentrating on what really matters, and gaining clarity in the middle of the din. Though we are frequently pushed in a million different directions in our modern world, we can discover clarity and focus by pursuing simplicity. Clear thinking can be greatly aided by simplicity, whether it be through organizing our physical space, simplifying our obligations, or concentrating on our most important objectives. Regularly assessing what is really important and letting go of the rest can help us to go through life more easily and clearly. Take the example of Michael, who felt overwhelmed by the constant influx of emails, social media notifications, and work demands. He decided to simplify his life by decluttering his digital space, setting boundaries for his work hours, and prioritizing his tasks. By doing so, Michael found that he could focus better, reduce stress, and achieve more meaningful outcomes in his work and personal life. Simplicity is a powerful tool for achieving mental clarity. By eliminating the non-essential, we free up cognitive resources to focus on what truly matters. This practice enhances our ability to think critically, make better decisions, and live a more balanced life. Lesson 5. Develop a growth mindset. We have to think clearly since we have to believe that we can develop, learn, and change. Unlike fixed mindsets, growth mindsets hold that our intelligence and talents may be enhanced by commitment and perseverance. The Stoics held that lifelong study and personal development were powerful forces. As Seneca once advised, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. Life is a voyage of development and discovery, as this ageless wisdom reminds us. With a growth mindset, we may view obstacles as chances for development, mistakes as teachings, and setbacks as chances to persevere. It's easy to feel stuck or constrained by our circumstances in the modern world. A growth mentality can help us to approach life with tenacity and curiosity. With this kind of thinking, we are more able to look for fresh experiences, grow from our errors, and never stop trying to understand the world and ourselves. Consider Emily, who initially struggled with a fixed mindset, believing that her abilities were static. After learning about the growth mindset concept, she started to see challenges as opportunities to grow. She took on new projects at work, sought feedback, and embraced learning from her mistakes. Over time, Emily's confidence grew, and she achieved more than she had ever thought possible. Adopting a growth mindset transforms our approach to life. It encourages us to embrace learning, persist through challenges, and view setbacks as stepping stones to success. This perspective fosters resilience, innovation, and continuous personal and professional growth. Lesson 6. Practice active listening. Sometimes the ability to listen comes second to the want to speak. But if we are to think properly, we must become adept at active listening. This is giving what others are saying our complete attention, understanding, and responding, not looking forward to our next statement or allowing our thoughts to stray. As Marcus Aurelius so famously observed, everything we hear is an opinion rather than a fact. Everything that we see is a perspective, not the truth. This Stoic insight underlines the significance of paying close attention to others, since different points of view offer a new perspective on the world. A person cannot be actively listening if they only hear words. Realizing the emotions, motives, and objectives underlying them is the key. We pay the speaker our complete attention and open ourselves up to new ideas and revelations at the same time. This exercise enables us to understand the subject at hand more deeply by forcing us to set aside our presumptions and prejudices. Furthermore, enhancing relationships and trust is active listening, which also promotes open conversation. When we truly listen to others, we position ourselves to think more clearly, make better decisions, and build our relationships with those around us. Take the case of Tom, a manager who often found himself jumping to conclusions during meetings. He decided to practice active listening by focusing entirely on the speaker, asking clarifying questions, and reflecting on the information presented before responding. This shift in approach not only improved his relationships with his team, but also led to more effective problem-solving and decision-making. Active listening is a skill that requires practice and mindfulness. By truly listening to others, we open ourselves to new perspectives, deepen our understanding, and foster more meaningful connections. This practice enhances our ability to think critically and empathetically, leading to better outcomes in both personal and professional settings. Lesson 7. Embrace the cosmic perspective. Within the rich tapestry of Stoic teachings lies a perspective that is both humbling and empowering, the cosmic perspective. This isn't merely about understanding our place in the universe. It's about realizing the interconnectedness of all things and the transient nature of our existence. The Stoics believe that to truly grasp the essence of life and our role in it, we must zoom out, weigh out, and view existence from a cosmic scale. When we do this, our personal troubles, no matter how overwhelming they might seem, become minuscule against the vast backdrop of the cosmos. Consider the stars, the galaxies, and the infinite expanse of the universe. Our planet Earth is but a tiny speck in this vastness, and within this speck our individual lives, with all their joys, sorrows, and challenges, are even more fleeting. As Marcus Aurelius beautifully articulated, think of the whole universe as one living being, having one substance and one soul, and observe how all things are submitted to the one intelligence of this whole. This might initially sound disheartening. Are our struggles, dreams, and aspirations insignificant? Not at all. The cosmic perspective isn't about diminishing our experiences, but about providing a broader context. It's a reminder that while our time is limited, our capacity to impact, to love, to grow, and to learn is boundless. Imagine you're facing a challenge, perhaps a setback at work or a personal dilemma. By adopting the cosmic perspective, you're encouraged to see this challenge not as an insurmountable obstacle, but as a brief moment in the grand timeline of existence. This shift in viewpoint can be liberating. It allows us to approach problems with a calm mind, to make decisions not out of panic, but from a place of understanding and clarity. To cultivate this perspective in daily life, it's about regularly reminding ourselves of the bigger picture. Whether it's through stargazing, meditation, or simply taking a moment to reflect on the vastness of existence, these practices can anchor us, providing both solace and motivation. In embracing the cosmic perspective, we find a Stoic lesson that transcends the immediate and the material. It's a call to recognize the grandeur of existence and our unique, albeit brief, role in it. By internalizing this perspective, we not only navigate life's challenges with grace, but also cherish its fleeting moments with a deeper appreciation. Consider the story of Lisa, who faced a personal crisis that felt all-consuming. By embracing the cosmic perspective, she began to see her problems in the context of the vast universe. This realization didn't make her problems disappear, but gave her the strength to face them with a newfound sense of resilience and purpose. She understood that her actions, no matter how small, contributed to the larger tapestry of life, and this empowered her to act with greater clarity and determination. The cosmic perspective helps us transcend our immediate concerns and connect with the broader flow of life. It fosters a sense of humility, interconnectedness, and purpose. By regularly reflecting on our place in the universe, we can find peace amidst chaos and meaning in our daily actions. Conclusion: in a world of information overload and constant distractions, Stoicism provides a way to achieve clarity and resilience. By embracing these lesser-known Stoic principles, we can cultivate a mindset that not only navigates the complexities of modern life, but thrives within them. Each lesson offers a pathway to greater understanding, peace, and purpose. As we incorporate these teachings into our daily lives, we step closer to the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with nature and reason. Clear thinking becomes not just a practice but a way of life, empowering us to face challenges with wisdom and grace. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found these insights valuable, subscribe to Stoic Wisdom for more explorations into the depths of Stoic philosophy. Together, let's continue to seek the timeless wisdom that guides us to clearer thinking and a more fulfilling life. Just a moment before you go. If this video resonated with you, or if you experienced a eureka moment, then show your support. Thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that alert bell for this video. Participating nourishes this community and encourages the sharing of additional revolutionary ideas. We should continue our conversation, by the way. Remark here: just write if you can't think. I can. Your thoughts, insights, and life lessons discovered make this site a beacon for everyone seeking guidance in an all-too-often confusing world. Remember that achieving clear thinking takes teamwork. Together, we grow and learn, and we create the path for a better, more enlightened future.